what's going on. You know who it is. You know what it is. Alright, you guys, peep game. Alright, man, check this out. Alright, I saw in the interview with Fight Hype, I think. I don't know who it was. I was halfway asleep when I saw it. But I understood enough of it to come to the conclusion what I've been saying about Keith Thurman concerning Bud Crawford. Now, this came out of Keith Thurman's own mouth. Keith Thurman said that he has no interest in fighting Terrence Crawford unless he receives. He pretty much was hinting that he would have to receive an astronomical amount of money to fight Terrence Crawford. Okay, but he pretty much said he has no interest in fighting Bud Crawford. I'm not finna go in on Keith Thurman saying, you know what, the hell with Keith Thurman, go to hell, and he's a coward, he's this, he's that. You know what? I respect his honesty because he finally just said, you know what, I don't want to fight him. That's it, that's all. And I wish more of these fighters would just tell the truth instead of saying, well, be patient, for this to happen, this got to go through, this got to happen. You know what I'm saying? That instead of them just bullshitting the fans and you know, in boxing period. So I respect that. But at the end of the day, I'm also vindicated about another thing that I've been saying, which that's going to go through a lot of you people's, you know, ears, and it's going to go above your head. But then again, some of y'all do get it, but y'all going to try to pretend that it doesn't exist and y'all don't want to accept the truth. Everything that I've been telling you guys is true. You know? But like I told you, Keith Thurman admitted out of his own mouth that he was offered a fight with Bud Crawford. And whether it was him, whether he was talked out of it, he said no. I stand by what I say, man. And I don't care who gets mad at me. I'll stand by what I said, man. The dudes on the opposite side of the street of Bud have froze him out for whatever reason. That's just the truth. If motherfuckers get mad at me for saying that, then fuck them too. I'm not gonna sit up here and just, you know, lie and keep it fake just because I'm trying to make a certain group of people or a certain individual happy. I don't roll like that. You know, I'm just telling the truth from my perspective. And people gonna holler about the lawsuits and what so-and-so did in the past and all that type of shit. And, you know, use that as an excuse. At the end of the day, people on here just making excuses. And it gotta be said. I don't like what's going on. I understand it, but I don't like it. It doesn't mean that I have to like it. Now, I explained to you yesterday the situation. And I understand if somebody tried to sue you, and you know what I'm saying, to a certain degree, you would be a little pissed and you kind of would be hesitant to want to do any type of business with them. But that doesn't make it okay at the end of the day. Because as I told you, you fans suffer. Boxing as a whole suffers if we can't get certain fights made. And then when you look, and then when you try to do the other situation, you got to hear that turn the other cheek and all that type of shit when it comes to us. And we should just, so like I said, I understand it from everybody's perspective, but doesn't mean that makes it right. But I've been telling you this. When is you guys gonna accept the truth and stop making excuses? Okay? There's just people that don't want to fight Bud. And they see the truth about Bud. Bud is a difficult fight for anybody at 147. Anybody. And when I say anybody, anybody. This ain't got nothing to do with how he's being treated by Bob Arum or whatever the case may be. Because y'all seem to use that as an excuse too. What did that have to do with fighters turning him down? Okay. And at the end of the day, if you can't get certain fighters to fight you, then to a certain degree, you have no choice not to become a priority if you can't land the big fights. But real talk, man, I want to thank Keith Thurman for his honesty. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with him saying, hey, I have no interest in fighting Bud Crawford. It's good. And I wish more fighters would say that, you know what I'm saying? Because God knows Sugar Ray Leonard should have said that, so should have said that pretty much about everybody. He should have said, I'm not interested in fighting Mike McCallum. I'm not interested in fighting Michael Nunn. I'm not interested in fighting Simon Brown. I'm not interested in fighting Julian Jackson. I'm not interested. That's what he should have just said. He had an opportunity to say that a lot of times. And I think it may get to the... And Triple G should just say that too. He should just say, look, you know what? I'm not interested in fighting Jamal Charlo. I'm not interested in fighting Demetrius Andrade. I'm not interested in fighting Dorian Chenko. Those fights don't interest me. If he said that, then we would move on. If he said that, we would just move on and we would say, you know what, finally. But as long as Triple G continues to insult boxing's, you know, the boxing community's intelligence, I'm gonna keep, like, you know what I'm saying, going off on him. I just think to a certain degree, a lot of times people's intelligence get manipulated by certain boxing, certain promotional companies, managers, trainers, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, a lot of people worship one in particular person so much to where they gonna be blind to the fact, no matter what this dude says, even when it comes off and looks as a complete, you know, lie. You're gonna have people cover up for their favorite fighter or favorite promoter, or, you know what I'm saying, favorite promotional company, no matter what. Look how people defend Eddie Hearn when it's clear that Matchroom don't have the type of clout that they say they do, that they're not able to make certain fights happen. And people would defend Eddie Hearn no matter what. And that's with everybody. That's with all these promotional companies, all these fighters. It don't matter what they do, they gonna defend him no matter what. So, as far as Keith Thurman go, I appreciate his honesty. Now we can just move on. Now we don't have to worry about will they ever be a Keith Thurman Terrence Crawford fight, because Keith Thurman, they made it very obvious he doesn't have any interest in fighting Bud Crawford. This is your boy, Town Business. I am out.